Time to hear from the head coach, who really, as Doug mentioned on his opening remarks, he took it upon himself, said he could have done a better job, but he has a perfect example now to show his team, a perfect x-ray. You play this way in the first half, we dominate the game. We'll dominate a lot of teams playing like that. Play like this in the second half, you're not going to beat anybody. Here's head coach Eric Mangini.
As you look at the tape, two totally different halves, and when you play a team like Minnesota, who's as talented as they are and who's as explosive as they are, there really isn't a margin for error. And we're trying to eliminate errors regardless of who we play, but those errors get heightened when you play a team that's explosive as they are. And that was the case in the second half. We have 2 turnovers offensively. We have 6 penalties as a group. We don't maintain the leverage that you need to maintain on a return like Percy Harvin. Don't consistently set the edge on Adrian Peterson, which I thought we did a good job of in the first half. And it makes it really hard. And the better the opponent, the harder it makes it. There's things that I could have done better. Obviously, I didn't communicate effectively enough at halftime the importance of what we had to maintain, and there were times in the game where I thought we could have done some things differently in terms of stopping the run, which would have helped us, and I should have gotten that done quicker than I did. And also, you know, the decision on the goal line to run the play the second time, that was my decision, and at that point, thought it would work, thought it would be successful, and it wasn't. And those are all things that you can look at, or I can look at, and say, how would I do it differently moving forward?
Browns head coach Eric Mangini. Now to Brady Quinn, who found out midweek he was going to be the starting quarterback for this game and for this season. And overall, how did you like his game yesterday?
Well, I think he did a lot of things right. I think there was some plays, you know, obviously you'd like to have back the interception, the fumble. But also the other thing you got to look at, he had a lot of pressure on him yesterday. He got sacked 5 times. We talked about us getting 4 sacks. Brady got sacked 5 times. So there was, you know, heat on him all afternoon. And the thing about the Vikings they're a team that they can rush 4 and still get pressure on you, where all of a sudden now you got 7 people back there in coverage. Well, you don't get a lot of those hot reads that you normally get.
Boy, that's a rare thing, is it? There's a rare club that can do that, get only rush 4 guys and not have to blitz. I mean, you think of the Giants, they can do it. Carolina can do it. To some extent, when they're doing it well, Dallas sometimes can do it. But the Bears can do it. And you put these guys right in that class, too. Minnesota with a very, very real defense.